Jackbox games.
Welcome to Trivia Night. Rules? Where we're going, we don't need no stinking rules. That's probably my favorite quote from The Godfather. Let's get to it then. Okay now, first question. Did you know that aloha means hello and goodbye? But if you ever hear me say it, it definitely means goodbye. Which island is closest to Hawaii? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Too easy. Alright, next question. What movie features the handbook for the recently deceased? Who said this? Too easy. Let's try another one. When I made that Ice Bucket Challenge video back in 2014, what cause was I raising money for again? Who picked this? Which leaves only you. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for a memory game. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. And done. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If you want to survive, you'll have to be invincible this round. Hey, remember this? How'd you do? You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did. We'll get you next time. Here's everybody's scores. Don't get too obsessed with your numbers, though. It's mostly about the killing. Here's another one. Maybe I should consider a job change. Which of these occupations specializes in drawing blood? Who said this one? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. You know you love it. It's math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. All the other players will be playing along too. And if any of them do better than you, it will be painful. Let's get this math party started. I got these problems from a textbook that I found in a backpack that I found on a body that I found in an alley. All this math fun is about to end. You were the victim of a good old-fashioned math beatdown. It's gotta hurt that other players thought, hey, I might as well try to kill you. Why not? Back to the scoreboard. Let's try another one. Bob Dylan shocked the world by playing an electric set at which music festival? And the correct answer is this one. Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Let's play the finger cutting game. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. There's no wrong answer or right answer. Go for it. Thanks for the finger food. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. Alright, next question. It bothers me when musicians have obvious calls for help in their songs, but we just bop our heads to them. How many times does Bruno Mars say he's too hot, hot damn, in the song Uptown Funk? And the correct answer is this. Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 6. Hi there. Should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Even I give my victims a chance. You are cold. Roll lower than me or you die. Ooh, bad roll. Wait, we got all this way just for everybody to die at once? Oh, hell no. We're doing the final round. I don't want to hear any complaints about not bringing everyone back to life, okay? Anyway, back to business. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. Here's your first category. LaCroix flavors. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Anytime today, kiddo. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Apples. Time is almost up. The ghosts are catching up. Movies with talking animals. Can you stay out of the shadows? Countries containing the Alps. Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way. Ernest Films. Justin Bieber tattoos. Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya. Mammals. Good. Now escape before the others catch you. Ghosts of the View. Sherlock Holmes stories. So much blood! Trivial Pursuit Janus Edition categories. Welcome to the sequel that most people wait to experience until it comes out on video on demand. Okay now, first question. Pluto may no longer be a planet, but in Roman mythology, he's the god of... And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What's a great name for an alien? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Pick the answer that makes you go, waiter, I do not want this. Please, the votes are in. It's time to punish the writer. Here's how everybody's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. How about this? What's the name of the chemical in asparagus that makes pee smell weird? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. I think it's time for some senseless violence. Attack someone. Defend yourself. Or you can grab money. As always, if nobody gets hurt, I'll be unhappy. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Real paranoid move to defend yourself even though no one attacked you. Your cowardice must be punished. You can see the full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. And truth be told, I could really use the traffic. I've been trying to use social media, but it's not working. We're down to one player already? I haven't seen a derailment that bad since the time I set up my nephew's train set. Okay, here's the plan. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. Let's try this again. Which country produces Kobe beef? Who said this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. Next question. Which of these phrases is an anagram of this phrase? Me and Chris Pratt on a beach. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. It's time for some wordplay. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I will be really upset if you can't find at least a 7-letter word. Do it, now! Let's see what you came up with. Is that how you spell that? No. Life is pain.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go snooping around the old Jacob's place if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A weird game show with a few too many America-centric trivia questions. 3 people died, which everyone thought was terrible. Not me. Pick up a book once in a while and maybe you won't die on trivia shows. Horrible. Well, I'm gonna go masturbate in the graveyard. Nice talking to you.
Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in. I guess you can't get enough of little old me. I'm flattered. And you're about to be dead. Okay, first question. What's the name of the fox from Dora the Explorer? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. Half of these chalices are poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink from. And don't slurp when you drink. That drives me nuts. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. You chose not so great. And the game is over before it really started. I know, this usually never happens. I get it. Let's just try again when you're ready.
Terrible tragedy. Yeah.
You actually came back. My therapist says I have abandonment issues that stem from my childhood, so this is huge. Thanks. First question. Who was the youngest Marx brother? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. Oh fun, a big pile of moolah. Take the money and I will kill everyone who didn't. But if you all take the money, then you all die. But hey, don't worry. Just talk it out with your friends and trust them. I'm sure it'll all work out. Time for the consequences. Sometimes betrayal is totally worth it. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. Let's take a look at the scores. Now, don't get upset if you're in last place. Just do your best and know that you are special. But also, I will kill you, so do better. I've got more questions for you. Which of the following fingers do you not need to say I love you in sign language? And the correct answer is this. The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the killing floor. Let's get artistic up in here. Every little line will be scrutinized. Valhalla. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. Pick the drawing that makes you go, bad. Bad dog. Look at what you did. No. The votes are in. The votes are in and nobody likes you. That was almost as painful as your drawing. Oh, just one remains? Well, I'm not done partying out here, so let's hold off on the end game for just a little bit. Okay, Sugarbeet? If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Alright, next question. Some dates stick with you forever. When did they stop making Zima? Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. Oh darn, this is such a mess. There's blood all over this art. Actually, I think it looks better this way. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Whatever. Here's another one. Just so you know, this question isn't necessarily about blood. Could be something else. How many quarts are in a gallon? And the correct answer is this. Very good. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. Here's your first category. Games that require dice. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. The Jungle Book animals. Okay, an easy one. Here comes the next question. The Price is Right games. Beware of the darkness. Salads that contain hard-boiled eggs. Invertebrates. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out. keys. Decisions. Ben and Jerry's flavors. Now you're alive. What a crazy game, am I right? Here's another one. Matthew McConaughey films in which he plays a lawyer. Another life swap. Rodents.
Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in.
Back again? Well, I can honestly say this is the longest relationship I've ever been in. Let's do it. First question. Which shoe brand has a shield in its logo? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Too easy. How about this? Every kid knows about milk, fudge, and lemonade, but... Where is Biomade? Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? And because it's just you, Ding Dong, I require a perfect score. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How close did you get? Mistakes are unacceptable. And here's your score so far. I've been calculating all of this in my head, so I hope it's right. Let's try this again. Whether it's the bookstore or the cages, my favorite section is Young Adult. What Young Adult series was authored by Veronica Roth? one of you is still alive, prepare for your punishment. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. I hope you like futile exercises. I'm sorry, is the wheel scaring you with its roundness? Spin. Spin, my lovely, spin. And the loser wheel has chosen. Whittled down to 1 already? Crap, this was faster than I expected. Okay, don't freak out. You can do this. You just have to stall a bit. Alright then. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Next question. Which Leprechaun movie was subtitled Back to the Hood? And the correct answer is this. You're in for a treat. Oh, heck yes, it's time for math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 15 right, you die. Time to get your math on. How do you feel like you're doing? Good? Make the most of your limited math time. Time to subtract your life.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go snooping around that old abandoned high school if I were you. They say terrible things happen there. A terrifying game with a high-concept premise that served as a framework for several smaller game concepts. Could have been a standalone retail product, if you ask me. 3 people died, just how that old soothsayer predicted. Spooky stuff. You should stay for supper tonight. I'm making a braised lamb with squash puree and mango chutney. It's no trouble.
Hi, the party's downstairs.
Okay, this is a sequel, so expect the exact same structure as before, but with slight variables. Okay, first question. I enjoy really funny, lighthearted authors, like Stephen King. Paul Sheldon is a character from which Stephen King novel? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for some finger cutting. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Just don't squirm. Ah! Chop. Drop. Cut them off with a big old chop. Wow, these are gonna make a great necklace. Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. Let's try another one. Who was not on the '92 NBA Dream Team? Who picked this one? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. I want to play a dice game. I'll go first. 16. You'll be my assistant for a second here. Should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. Oh, how decent of you. Did I kidnap Jimmy Carter? Roll lower than me or you die. Oh, big whoop. Dice rolls are random. Don't feel good about yourself. Note to self. Make unwinnable death trap less winnable. Here's where everybody's at right now. Alright, next question. If you've seen my Big Fat Greek wedding, and you should, it's fabulous, then this should be an easy one. What are the colors of the Greek flag? Who said? This one. The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. What's your favorite fruit? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Pick the answer that makes you go, no sir, no. I will have none of that. The votes are in. I guess we can consider these your last words. Let's try another one. Now that's relaxing. Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride is a flavor of which tea brand? Time's running out. Who picked this? The rest of you, let's play a game. Fight! 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 Attack someone! Defend yourself! Or you can have money. As always, if nobody gets hurt, I'll be unhappy. Fight! Fight for your precious little lives! Is anybody else's heart pounding right now? So much stabbing! Those cuts don't look serious. Serious enough. Your friends sure don't like you very much. The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? Here's your first category. Yoga poses. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Instagram filters. Anytime today, kiddo. functions of the brain. Time is almost up. You got a ghost breathing down your neck. Spooky! Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. African nations. Anytime today, kiddo. Here's another one. Las Vegas casinos. Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya. Weird Al Yankovic songs. People Magazine's sexiest man alive in the 90s. That just wasn't challenging enough. You killed your friend! Better get away fast. Robert De Niro films. So many kills! Characters in Star Wars: A New Hope.
Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in.